If there are no weapons of mass destruction, which there aren't, if there are no ties with Al-Qaeda, which there weren't and which there aren't, then why do we go to war? All you need do is go on the web and download Project for a New American Century. There you will find the ideological and the strategic underpinnings for this policy, the avowed policy of this government, and was implemented starting with the war.
The Project for the New American Century. At its core, the document revived the Wolfowitz Doctrine. It called on the United States to increase the military budget by up to $100 billion, to deny other nations the use of outer space, and to adopt a more aggressive and unilateral foreign policy that would allow the United States to act offensively and preemptively in the world. The elimination of states like Iraq figured prominently in this grand vision. But even these hardline conservatives knew that the Wolfowitz Doctrine was likely too radical to win the support of the foreign policy establishment, their own Republican Party, and the American people. In their defining document, written in September of 2000, a full year before 9/11, they acknowledged that the process of transformation, even if it brings revolutionary change, is likely to be a long one, absent, in their own chilling words, some catastrophic and catalyzing event, like a new Pearl Harbor. 1 year later, that event would arrive.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you for giving us all the opportunity to come and ask some questions. And I was curious about a document back in September 2000, Project for a New American Century, or PNAC, whose members included Dick Cheney, Donald Rumsfeld, Jeb Bush, and Paul Wolfowitz, wrote a document entitled "Rebuilding America's Defenses." In it, they state, quote, "The process of transformation, even if it brings revolutionary change, is likely to be a long one, absent some catastrophic and catalyzing event like a new Pearl Harbor." Now, many Americans believe that new Pearl Harbor event took place on 9/11. And according to a recent New York Times and CBS News poll, 84% of Americans believe that there were some criminal elements of our government involved in 9/11. Hold on. Can you tell us about your role as president of the New Citizen Project founded in 1994, which served as a chief fundraising and parent organization to PNAC? And is this one of the factors that has made you so reluctant to support the victims' family members and first responders who are begging for a new investigation into 9/11? It's a serious question.
Well, I have a serious answer, sir, and that is that it was Joe Lieberman and I, a Democrat, that sponsored the legislation for the 9/11 Commission. And I'm proud of that. It was a bipartisan effort. And very frankly, the administration was not, shall I say, enthusiastic about the establishment of that commission. We had some of those most respected men and women in America serve on that commission. Now, with every... Let me just put it this way. I am proud of what the 9/11 Commission did. I am proud that we have enacted many of the reforms, although not all, of the reforms that they recommended. And I will stand by their recommendations and their conclusions, as will the overwhelming majority of Americans. It's a free country. You are free to disagree with their conclusions, but I am proud to have been one of those who was, along with Joe Lieberman, responsible for the establishment of the 9/11 Commission. And I support their conclusions.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you.
Sure, I'd be glad to. Sure. Wind turbines. Yes, I got you.
It's starting now.
Okay.
President, Mr. President.
I got you. Thanks.
Senator Lee Hamilton stated that the commission was set up to fail, and Building 7 wasn't mentioned in there. So I just wanted to comment or anything on it. Comment on it?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Building 7 wasn't mentioned in the commission statement. And Lee Hamilton stated it was set up to fail. Comment there.